Hey guys, we're here today using our Gholdengo balance team finally. Hopefully you guys enjoy, and if you do, like and subscribe, and answer the comment question of the day. What's your favorite playstyle to use in competitive Pokemon? Mine's definitely offense, but personally, I do think there's a lot of different fun playstyles. I want to try balance today though in particular, because I haven't really used balance in a while. I've been typically opting for a lot more of the bulky offense or balance, the offense or bulky offense sort of teams, and I figured that this one could definitely be a little bit fun to use. I was going to use this like a couple weeks ago, to be completely honest, so I forgot all my notes that I actually had for the team. They're completely buried alive, but unfortunately, we just will not be able to go over the team. There will still be a rental code down below. This team I worked on with my good pal Clutch. And yeah, good luck and fun to my opponent. We're going to lead off with Gholdengo and Roaring Moon here. Gholdengo Roaring Moon should be a really strong lead. I guess the worst lead that could come out of that would be like a Tinglu lead, but I'm pretty fine with that, in all honesty. I could also lead off with Roaring Moon and Iron Hands. That could be decent. I'm definitely going to bring Iron Hands. It does smash this team. I am actually going to lead with that, and I'll bring Gholdengo in the back. Final mon here will probably be, I feel like the Amoonguss is pretty good. I could also bring Tinglu. I'll bring Tinglu just because I don't have a great check to that Gholdengo, and I want to make sure that I can actually damage it, because otherwise my best play is trying to beat their Gholdengo with mine, but theirs also has screens to fight through, and I don't really want to deal with that, in all honesty. So good luck and fun to my opponent. I'm going to try and take them out before they can get up a light screen. I think that would be best. So if they do let off with Grim, I'm going to dual target it. Ooh, the one mon I can't really dual target Grim with. Okay. So they are probably going to be not fake out, Covert Cloak Grim, if I had to guess. I feel like that's probably the item you run on this sort of team. So what I think I'm going to do, I think I'm just going to target the Chief. I'm just going to dual target it. We'll go for, actually, do I need to? I don't even need to be completely honest. I'm going to go for an Acrobatics, because it will do more damage to both these mons, unless they go for Terra. And then I think I'm actually going to go for Terra Fire. And I'm going to go for a Sword Stance, because Chiyu shouldn't do any real damage to my Iron Hands anyway, and there's a high chance that they actually just protect entirely, just to try and get around my fake out. They're definitely not going for Terra, because I'm the slowest mon on the field, unless well, that's a lie. Technically speaking, they could Terra their Grim, because we do have, this is like the one note that I do remember about the team is the Iron Hands spread, because we do actually creep 0 speed base 80s, but that's fine. They go for Reflect, pretty obvious play there. Alright, yeah, so this does okay damage, I guess. Chiyu shouldn't really do anything, even with Heat Wave. Yeah, practically non-existent damage. Perfect. We now have a Sword Stance up. Okay. So what I'm going to proceed to do, I'm just going to dual target the Chiyu this turn. Actually, hold on. No, I don't creep Chiyu anyway. Okay. Yep, may as well just go for a dual target. This is probably a Scarf Chiyu, if I had to guess, based on how little damage they did. Grim gets a light screen up, it's unfortunate. But honestly, killing the Chiyu is going to be still very useful, because the Chiyu is just such a threat to my team. Not to these two in particular, but it's definitely a threat to my team as a whole. So just killing that mon is going to be very good for us. So Chiyu being gone is good. I can proceed to go for a Tailwind with Roaring Moon most likely next turn, and then Drain Punch into Grimmsnarl. If I had to guess, that's going to be the play. There might be a world where if Tinglu specifically comes in, I'll probably Drain Punch that. Otherwise, I'm probably just going to go for the Grim, because I don't see an issue with anything else. They're going to Tinglu. Okay, so I am going to just target that then. That should be fine. So we'll get this Tailwind up. I should pretty comfortably outpace Tinglu, and I'll get a ton of HP back from that as well, while doing more damage than I would to Grim anyway, seeing as it is a super effective attack. They could obviously just go for something like a Terra here on Tinglu, and that would be fine. It's not going to really be into a resistant type at the very least. There's no reason for it. But I am curious about what type they're going to Terra into in general. They're going to go for Ground. This leads me to believe it might be an offensive Tinglu. We might be seeing Bandit Tinglu, which is fine. We're still going to get some really strong hits off on it. Parting Shot. Okay, so we're still going to be +1. So again, not really a huge concern in my opinion, because realistically the damage that we're going to get off in Tinglu is going to be great. And the Tailwind will set us up really well for the last two Pokemon anyway. Plus, if this is Bandit Tinglu, my guess is it's not like very well invested. And it's probably just like an Adamant max attack spread. It's probably very invested offensively anyway. Ooh, they have Wo-Chan's last one. So that's no Gholdengo and no Tatsugiri. That might be decent for us, actually. Wow, that did no damage. I get that they have a Reflect Up, and they also have Parting Shot, and they also have Wo-Chan. But I expected at least like 25%, like a comfortable 25%. But damn, that literally did nothing. Okay. Yeah, we might be finished. We might be finished. Ooh. Yeah, that's not good. This didn't do a lot of damage, thankfully. So I will take that, but even still. Thankfully, I can outpace the Tinglu with my Amoonguss. At least I'm pretty sure I can. There's a chance that I can, I should say. Oh, no, I didn't bring it. I brought Tinglu. Okay, well, then I guess my play is just probably clicking Fisher into Tantrum, because I don't do real damage to Tinglu anyway. Yeah, to their Tinglu. I don't do real damage to it. I do need it gone, however, because my team is so weak to this one. So I'm going to go for the Fisher. And I'm going to Drain Punch into the Wo-Chien. There's a chance that they protect, but we saw the damage that I did versus Tinglu was negligible, and at least I can get more recovery back from this, which I don't think I take the Earthquake anyway, to be honest, but I'd rather just go for my out. Fisher's going to miss. That's pretty obvious. That's fine. I can Tantrum next turn, and that should be a pretty done deal. They'll go for Leech. Okay. Probably means that they're just going to go for a Protect into Wo-Chien next turn, so I'm not going to go for Mega Rain, which is fine. Thankfully, they're getting off some good damage into their own Wo-Chien, thankfully. Like, that's already below half, which is pretty decent for us. Still not great, but it is definitely better than it could have been. I think I might have to go for another Fisher and a Tinglu, actually, because I just realized I don't beat this necessarily if they're just going to keep going for Fisher. I think I do just kind of get screwed over by that. Though I don't really think there was an out that I had. I mean, I guess, so technically speaking, I could have brought Arcanine and went for, like, Intimidate plus Will-O-Wisp, and that would have helped. But even still, I don't think that my out's that great. Maybe I should have just not Terrid and just went for a dual target and Chiyu to begin with. We'll go for Fisher here, and I'm gonna go for a Protect. I kind of just need the Tinglu to die, to be completely honest. I don't think I can win this game without Tinglu being dead. They didn't go for... Oh, never mind, they do go for Protect. I forgot they're slower than us. Okay. So Wo-Chien went for Protect, that's fine. Fisher is not going to land. I do think I need to just kill this Pokemon. I don't see the Tantrum doing any real damage anyway with Wo-Chien's attack drops. Let's see. So Tinglu versus Tinglu. I'll check with my spread that I had just to be safe, but I don't think that we do any real damage here, especially not with the attack drop and the Reflect Up. Let's see how much with the Reflect Up. Stomping, Tantrum. Here we go. Okay. Yeah, no, literally we would do, like, I shit you not. Even if this is like a no bulk Tinglu, we would do 20% with that. So I just need to get my kill. I'll go for a Nasty Plot here in the off chance I take this hit, because I'm not doing real damage to either of these Pokemon anyway. Oh shit. That might have bailed me, I can't lie. Because I can at least kill the Wo-Chien, which is something. That's something of substance. I am going to go for another Fisher this turn. I am probably also going to click Protect on my Gholdengo, just because I'm assuming that their Wo-Chien will protect, and I do kind of need to kill that mon. The Covert Cloak getting knocked off isn't really a big deal in all honesty, because I'm immune to status moves anyway. And really the only things that Covert Cloak would have helped with like Parting Shot, which I get immunity to either way. So not really too concerned with that. Tailwind petered out, unfortunate, but it is what it is. I have one more opportunity to maybe go for a Fisher, but even still, it's entirely dependent on my opponent's spread here. We only have 4 speed, so I just need to hope that either I win a speed tie or that they have 0 speed. But I wouldn't say it's very likely, sadly. Can we kill the Tinglu? They're gonna go for Pollen Puff anyway. That does not kill, thankfully. Can I kill the Tinglu first? Unfortunate. Okay, it is what it is. Honestly, again, even without the screens up, I don't think I had really another out. Because I don't think I did enough damage to that mon, in all honesty. Let's see. So Gholdengo, yeah, I don't think that my Gholdengo is gonna break this either. That's unfortunate. Yeah, Gholdengo, even with Make It Rain, would do. It's not even gonna do a third. I mean, I guess this is where the tantrums might have mattered. But even still, oh, you know what? Never mind. It's not with light screen up. Yeah, quite literally, I objectively did not do enough damage. This should do probably about a third. Maybe if it's not like any bit spit up investment, maybe we can get like a good roll. But even still, it should have been at like a high end versus a no bulk Tinglu, 39%. So we're not exactly looking great here. Yeah, that does nothing. The tantrums, if anything, might have made a difference there, but even still, I don't think they were a high difference. We unfortunately just got beaten. Not really a lot that I could do about that. Sadly, this one of the reasons that I haven't been huge in running balance this format is I feel like I just keep getting beaten by teams. which this is definitely a good example of that. Like, I just couldn't beat the Terra Ground Tingler, specifically because it was Terra Ground. But that's fine. It is what it is. Sometimes these things just happen. We'll see you guys in game number 2, though. Peace out, guys. Okay, moving on to team number 2. We have Baxcalibur, Flutter Mane, Moongus, Tinglu, Arcanine, Bronzong. Okay, so looking at this, I definitely am going to need Arcanine in this game. Arcanine will be really helpful for stuff like the Amoonguss, the Flutter Mane. It's also going to be decent at breaking the Bronzong, especially if, well, might not be useful for the Bronzong. I'm actually feeling less confident in Arcanine now. I think that Roaring Moon and Iron Hands is my lead here for sure. Roaring Moon should obviously be really good with Booster. The only actual threat to that would be Flutter Mane, but I can Terra around it and just go for Acro. They're probably going to lead, actually, what they're probably going to do is they're probably going to lead with like a Tricker. So I definitely am going to bring Tinglu in the back. Tinglu in the back is about as difficult. Well, so their Baxcalibur can break it really easily. But other than that, I should be fine. And that might be a good situation to have Arcanine in. Or I could bring Amoonguss actually and just go for Terrafire. Because Terrafire, well, no, I can't really Terra Amoonguss. I think I do need Arcanine. I'm not huge on Gholdengo at all. No, I'm actually going to bench Arcanine, and I'm going to bring Gholdengo. Let's see. There we go. Okay, I do need to lead off with Gholdengo, I think, in hindsight. Which, thankfully, I just barely got in. Because I think that Iron Hands needs to be as healthy as possible for the Tricker back, potentially. So, that's how we're going to play it. A little bit nervous, I can't lie. This is not looking like a great matchup. That Bax is going to be so bad for us, just because it's a really strong balance breaker. And especially if it's Clear Amulet, that could be really bad for my whole team. They're going to lead off with Bax and Arcanine. That's great that they're not leading off with Trick Room, truthfully. It's probably as good as it could have gotten. I think I am going to proceed to just go for a... So, there might be merit in just dual targeting the Bax. There's a lot of things that I could actually do here, to be completely honest. What I think I'm going to do... I'm weak to Bax either way. I just need to make sure that Bax cannot kill me no matter what with an Ice Shard. Roaring Moon. Okay, so we have the Roaring Moon with 36 HP. Yeah, so Ice Shard should not be able to kill. Yeah, Ice Shard doesn't come close to killing. Even with like Life Orb, it wouldn't kill. They would literally need to be banded. So I'm going to go for the Terra Flying Acrobatics into Bax, and then I am going to go for Make It Rain. These combination of attacks should kill. Now, obviously, I don't know what Terra type the Bax has. It might be Water, it might be Ground, it might be Ice. Well, it's probably not Ice. It's probably like, one of Poison, Ground, Water, Steel, Fire. It could be a lot of things, though. Most Terra types are probably not good for me, for Bax, truthfully. But we can at least get rid of it right now. And I don't think there's a combination of types besides Water that will actually take this on as just a strong set of attacks. They're going to go for Flying. Okay, Flying is fine. I don't mind Flying, actually, at all. This does make me curious if they're going to go for, like, a Bulldoze Arcanine or something. Because I don't see another reason why they would make that play. Or why they would bring Terra Flying Bax in this team at all, for that matter. Maybe it's a Tinglu immunity, I guess. Because it is a good Tinglu breaker for what it's worth. Okay, that did, like, no damage. Holy shit. Yeah, so we're probably going to lose both Mons here, to be honest. But we got... Oh, shit. Okay, Gholdengo does live, which is good. But I can just get Ice Sharded next turn, which is unfortunate. And then we're going to get Clay Brush. Yeah, that's going to definitely kill. Oh. Okay, well. What I can actually do then... I'm going to proceed to go for a... I'm just going to go for the same thing, in all honesty. Because my opponent is probably just going to E-Speed. Oh, no, they're going to withdraw Arcanine. Thank God. Okay. So they can only kill one Mon, which means that Bax should just die to the other. I genuinely thought... Well, actually, maybe not if they go for Tingler. Nope, they're going to go Zong. Okay, Zong is fine. I don't mind Zong coming in, actually. Because I'm pretty sure that we can just kill the... We just kill the Baxcalibur this turn. Which is good for me. Because that Bax going down is going to genuinely be huge. Oh my god. Okay, so we don't. Unfortunate. Okay, I can just bring in the Iron Hands for what it's worth. The Iron Hands should be fine at taking that out. Yeah, that might be my play. Just so I can fake out that. They're probably not going to have, like, Protect on the set. I do think that they're still AV, which is fine. And then I'll just go for the Shadow Ball into the Bronzong. I know it won't kill. It won't even do a lot of damage, to be honest, at -2. But it's at least going to be a super effective hit, which is something. It's better than I could bank off of otherwise. And if they switch out, so be it. It's just more chip on whatever they bring in this next turn. Thankfully, though, if they go for Trick Room, my Iron Hands is pretty set up to actually bully their team with that. They're going to withdraw back, so be it. Probably into Arcanine, just for some chip. Well, just for the Intimidate, I should say. Yep, they do bring in Arcanine. Okay. I'm not too concerned with Arcanine, actually, because I can proceed to just go for probably just a Drain Punch or a Wild Charge into that next turn. They'll kind of have to just go for some form of a... So I'm trying to think of how they would handle that. So they're probably going to have to go for like a Wisp into my Iron Hands. Oh shit, they're going to go for Iron Defense. Okay, so then my Gholdengo does actually outpace this mon. And I could probably just Shadow Ball. This does mean I probably need to switch... I probably need to... I think I need to actually go into Tingler here. Which means I need to let my Iron Hands get burned. But I can go for a Sword Stance at least and be fine with that. But I'll go into Tingler. Because I need to reset my special defense drop, or my special attack drops, now that they have gotten up Iron Defenses. Seeing that I do need to make sure that once I kill back Caliber, that Gholdengo is around. So that way then I can just start going for Shadow Balls in the zone. Now, Ice Shard could still be a problem. It could definitely still be a problem. But it's kind of one that I just need to take. So we're going to bring in Tingler here. They're going to withdraw Bronzong. That's fine. Are they going to bring in back Caliber or something? I'm kind of curious, actually. Are they bringing in backs? They're going to bring in their own Tingler. Okay. So bringing in their own Tingler is fine as well. I can just go for Tantrum into Arcanine. Oh, they're going to go for Flare Blitz. Perfect. Flare Blitz is fine because that should just mean that they're going to kill off their own Arcanine sooner, which is no Intimidate, which is really good for me, actually. Okay. So I'm going to proceed to go for a Drain Punch into the Iron Hands. Not the Iron Hands, into the Tingler. And I'm going to go for a Stomping Tantrum into Arcanine. If they can only burn one of my Pokemon here, and either one of them will be really valuable, that's fine. I don't mind the Will-O-Wisp, truthfully, because we are still +1. So, while we're probably going to be about 3 at KOing, maybe 4 at KOing Tinglu, I'm still okay with that. It's probably going to lean to about 40%. Yeah, it's a little lower than I expected, but that could just be the fact that it's slightly more Fizz-Def invested Tinglu. So I'm more than okay with that. Arcanine is cleared as a result of this, and I can still definitely try and bully that Tinglu 1v1, so I'm not really scared. And they're going to go for Tantrum, that's fine. I can proceed to just go for a not a Fisher. I probably don't go for Fisher here, most likely. Because they're probably just bringing backs. Yeah, so if they bring in backs, I do just kind of need to dual target it. No, they go into Song. Okay, Song is fine. I don't mind Song. I like Song. We'll proceed to go for a Drain Punch into Tinglu, and then I'm going to go for a... I think I'm just going to go for a... I wasn't going to go for a Fisher, but I do think that... No, I'm not going to go for a Fisher. I'm just going to go for a Ruination into the Bronzong. If they go for Trick Room, that's fine. I don't really mind. We're getting up some good damage, at least on the Tinglu, if nothing else. And I should be able to take another Tantrum, actually, which is good. They're going to probably be, like, Brave Nature Tinglu on this team, if I had to guess. Which is whatever. I don't really care. I have such indifference to that. Earthquake is going to go off. It should be not a huge deal. It's going to do less than Tantrum. Well, okay, that did slightly more than Tantrum did. And then Trick Room. Okay, that's fine. Okay. So, they're definitely Levitate Zong, which is at least good information to have. Not that it was really surprising, but it's still good to note that down. Okay. So, Iron Hands should die to the next hit. That Tinglu is definitely going to kill me, which I'm fine with that. I'll proceed to just go for a Stomping Tantrum into Tinglu, just to kill it off. Because the Zong will kind of just need to be picked off outside of Trick Room. Body Press is going to go off. Ooh, that's not great damage. That's definitely not good damage for me to have to take. Okay. So that Earthquake might put me in range of Body Slam, which is a little unfortunate. Or not Body Slam, Body Press. Because that means that I probably can just get picked off by Ice Shard plus Body Press next turn. Which isn't great either. Ooh, I might not even make it to next turn. I don't know why I'm talking about next turn. I think I just died to the combination. Yeah, this might just be game. Because my Gholdengo can't really muscle that. Yeah, I'm trying to think of how I get around this. So, I just don't think there is a way, to be completely honest. I need to Shadow Ball, and I need to go for a Tantrum here. I'm assuming that this will not matter at all, but that's just kind of the play I need to make. So yeah, Tinglu dies, and then their Tinglu definitely just gets off an Earthquake first, which is unfortunate. My play there would have essentially been banking that somehow, some way, that they had 4 speed investment in their Tinglu as well on a Trick Room team. But, yeah, no, it's just... I don't know, just not one of those days. It's unfortunate, but it is what it is. I still have faith in the team. I think that there's just something off with my playing is all. But that's fine. We're going to get into our last game of the day. Hopefully we can at least get a win today. But we'll see in the next match. Peace out, guys. Okay, for our final game of the day, we're taking on Chien Pao, Flutter Mane, Chiyu, Mousehold, Dragonite, and Murkrow. Okay, so looking at this, So I do have a few options. Obviously, Chien Pao Dragonite is just a really terrifying lead, and I can't really lead off with my Roaring Moon like I typically do in these sort of matchups. Well, not in these sort of matchups against most teams. This is definitely looking like an Arcanine Iron Hands lead. Arcanine, while I know it's not going to be able to intimidate the Dragonite most likely because it's probably inner focus, it's still good for the Chien Pao at least. And the Iron Hands in general is just really good against these sort of builds. The one concern would be Flutter Mane, but I can Terra around that, and I'm still not hurting my matchup at all. Truthfully, Iron Hands objectively just has to be the Terra of this game. It's objectively just a really strong one. Definitely a Moongus for sure. Moongus could be good, especially when Chien Pao is gone. I don't know. I do still think I kind of need... I might not bring a Moongus. I'm definitely going to have to... I think I need... Fuck, I'm really... Okay, I'm going to bring a Moongus. I think I might actually need to Terra a Moongus, depending on how they lead. It's going to be a little tricky. Tinglu definitely comes. I'm actually going to go with Gholdengo. No, I'm going to go with Roaring Moon. Final answer. Just because Roaring Moon, if nothing else, can at least pressure a couple things very distinctly. Like, for example, if Dragonite doesn't have Chien Pao next to it, I'm pretty confident I can at least get off like an Acrobatics for free, for example. There's also stuff like Chiyu, which I can just Acrobatics pretty freely. Flutter Mane if it's not booster. So it's really just for the one-time Acrobatics or Throat Chop, to be honest. They're going to lead off with Murkrow Dragonite. Okay. Are they multi-scaled? Please be multi-scaled out. Okay, no, they're inner focus. It's fine. So that means I can't really fake out that spot either. But I'm going to proceed to go for a Will-O-Wisp here into the Arcanine. And then I'm going to proceed to go for a Wild Charge for the Murkrow. I'm just going to get some damage off on it. I don't really need to go for a Sword Stance this turn. And truthfully, I think that would just be disadvantageous for me to go for a Sword Stance. They're not choice, which is good to note. Protect. And then they're going to go for Tailwind. That's fine. I can definitely take out the Murkrow at least. Because worst case scenario, I just E-Speed it next turn. Which, I don't know if I'm going to do that actually. Because I would prefer getting the burn off. It's not Bandit though, which is actually really good for me. Not Bandit Dragonite is huge. What I could actually probably do instead is I could probably just go for Will-O-Wisp and then go for Drain Punch, because Drain Punch definitely kills the Murkrow now. I doubt they burn a Terra at this point on it, and I think they're going to definitely Terra the Dragonite. But despite the fact that it is probably Terra normal, well, it could be Terra Flying actually. The non-banded ones typically run Terra Flying a lot, so it might be Terra Flying. Which would also explain why they didn't Terra immediately. They are going to Terra now though, which is good to know. It is going to be the Dragonite, and is it going to be Terra Flying or Terra Normal? Terra Flying, okay. See, that's very good. Really glad I let off with Iron Hands, and I'm really glad I went for a Will-O-Wisp. Flying, okay, good to know. This means they're probably going to click Terra Blast this turn. Okay. Foul play. Still fine, I don't mind foul play damage. Terra Blast. Flying. I'm putting Flying down, not that I really need to, but just because I don't want to look at Terra Blast and see that it's not going to matter. Because it's objectively Terra Blast Flying. And it's also Life Orb, which is good to know. That's really good. Okay. They also don't typically run that. But that means that it's not Life Orb Chiyu or Life Orb Flutter Mane. This does lead me back to one of those mons being either Chiyu being Scarf or Focus Sash, or the Flutter Mane being Specs or Focus Sash. And in either case, I think I'm fine. I'm going to bring in the Tinglu here. Tinglu can just in generally be a good bulky Pokemon. And I might Terra it. Well, no, I'm definitely going to Terra it. They're going to go for Mousehold. Okay. Mousehold isn't a huge deal. I can probably just go for a... I think I'm just going to go for a Drain Punch and then go for a Tantrum just for guaranteed damage off. Definitely not a mono to click Fisher against. It's really not that bulky. And truthfully, I think I might just kill it with Iron Hands anyway, which is fine. They're Pop Bomb. Okay, god damn it. Really wishing I Wild Charged. Thankfully, I'll get off some good damage into the Dragonite unless they kill my Iron Hands. Which if they do, that's a little bit concerning. Come on, target my Tinglu, target my Tinglu, target my Tinglu. Don't target my Iron Hands. They're going to definitely target my Iron Hands. I think I might get fucked. Yeah, they're targeting Iron Hands. Fuck. Okay, that's really bad. Damn you, close shade. Oh my god, it's just not my day. Okay. It's probably a wide lens set. Fuck, I mean... It's not terrible in this comp for what it's worth. This is a really aggressive Tailwind team. But fuck, that might have fucked me over, I can't lie. That might be the reason I lose. Okay. If they're Adamant Dragonite, I can technically outface it. But the issue being is now I need to also take on the Mousehold hit, which is not something I thought I would have to do. Though, truthfully, I don't think Arcanine would have helped with that at all, to be completely honest. It could have maybe been the reason I took, like, a Terra Blast. But even still, it's Life Orb Dragonite. I don't think it mattered. Okay. So I need to go for Tantrum into Tinglu. And I need to go for a Protect. I think they're going to target Roaring Moon next. And if I could at least kill the mouse, that is the way I win this game. The question is, though, are they going to target my Roaring Moon? Oh my god, that works out so well for me. Okay, because that actually might make a difference. If I just need to kill the Mousehold. And if I can kill the Mousehold, then I might actually have a chance at beating my opponent. So Tantrum, I just need like the same roll from last time. Are you fucking with me? Poison keeps Tailwind Peter out. Okay, that's good at least. That's really good at least. This does mean I need to heavy slam the... Well, no, I probably get more out of Ruination, truthfully. So I'm going to go for Ruination into Dragonite, and I'm going to go for the Acrobatics into the Mousehold. I really hate that I'm in this position, to be completely honest. But Mousehold's gone. Perfect. Finally. Buck that. That was so annoying to play against. The thing is, too, is I wish I could have gotten up a Tailwind. Oh, fuck. They're Dragon Claw. Fuck. I should have Terra'd there in hindsight. That might just be on me. Because I was trying to preserve Terra in case I needed it on Tinglu. But in hindsight, I don't think that Terra really mattered unless their last mod is specifically Flutter Mane. And even still, keeping Dragonite alive could have been good. I mean, I guess, for what it's worth, I wouldn't actually have any guarantee of that either. So they did a Flutter Mane. Okay. So fuck. I guess in that case that I lost. We'll go for Heavy Slam into Flutter Mane just in case I can kill it. I don't think it really matters though, truthfully, because I can't go for Terra Grass due to the Dragonite being alive. Yeah. That's Specs. That's like I'm certain that's Specs damage because I know that Flutter Mane can only 2-hit KO me otherwise. Flutter Mane, like I'm pretty sure it's modest Specs actually from what I remember. Oh my god, we literally take that on like 1 health. Holy shit. Okay. Well, it doesn't really matter anyway because I do just lose. Yeah. Okay. So I quite literally I won my game potentially. But I will say that. Fuck. Yeah. No. It's just. Fuck. Okay. It's unfortunate. It's really just unfortunate. I went 0-3 today. But hey, it happens. It happens. We'll be back tomorrow. We'll hopefully come back with wins, just any wins. I appreciate you guys for sticking around at least. I'm so sorry that I went 0-3 today. What the fuck? I can't remember the last time this actually happened. Holy shit. I don't even think it's the team either. I just... fuck. That last game was definitely... I should have tarred Roaring Moon. I was trying to preserve for Tingly potentially, but I should have just tarred Roaring Moon. It is what it is. Honestly, not a huge deal. These happen. Hopefully you guys enjoy, and if you do, like and subscribe for more. Shout out to channel members, of course, being Josh K. Ultra Player, Mia, Zeke Zero, Matt O'Shea, Bbat, Onita Purr, Timo Mueller, Fonzie, Bambambi, Raul Plays, Obo, and Johannes B. Your guys' support on the channel is greatly appreciated, and if you want to become a channel member, we have our channel member video going up this Friday at 7 p.m. EST, the 28th, so hopefully you guys are looking forward to that, and I will see you guys in tomorrow's video where we'll get some form of wins. I'm going to come back swinging tomorrow, so whatever team you guys see on the channel, it probably went at least 75% win rate, and it's not because I will keep recording until I get that. It's because I just feel like confident whatever team I bring, I will get a lot of, hopefully, just shaking off this rust. But I'm not running balance again for a while. I really thought I shook it off and was able to run a good balance again, but apparently not. I cannot play balance in this format. So probably the last balance team you're going to see from me this format, to be completely honest, unless it's a really appealing rental code. But yeah, we'll see you guys later. Peace out, guys.